Welcome back to a new casted game. In this casted game, we're casting another tournament. It's Mootez's Reverse Draft Showdown. And these are two pro players fighting each other. And in this tournament, the other player basically picks a civ for you. With me, well, my name is Trui, and with me is Nim.
Hello.
Hello. This is our first pro match that we're casting.
Yeah. It is our first pro match. It's actually the legendary Demu, Liquid the Muslim, and Zerton fighting it out on coastal cliffs. You probably saw the map already. There's just a wall of cliffs here.
It's a water map that isn't actually a water map.
It is not a water map because there's no feasible way you can actually get down here.
No, they don't have helicopters yet.
Basically, it just means that you have about what's this,
1/4
30?
Between 1/4 and 1/3, I would say. 2/5 of the map less.
You've got a lot less space, but it's not quite like what do we call those maps? The mountain clearing one, for example. It's not quite like those maps, but you have a lot less space to work with. Let's see, we've got 4 sheep going in for Demu here, and where is our?
Where's the blue dot?
Where I can't seem to.
There
Here
he
it
is. Okay, he's got 5.
5, yeah. Like when they went out for the center, they both arrived exactly at the same time. But Zerton was just a little bit more southern, and he had the 1 sheep in the center, I think.
Is that all the sheep on this map?
It might be. It's always hard to really tell, right? So this is reverse draft. Again, this means that the player picks their opponent's civ.
Yeah, they start out picking 3 civs that they don't want to play themselves. Then the opponent gets to pick 2 civs for them to play, and you can finally say which one of the 2 you don't want to play. So you do have 1 choice out of 2, basically. So if you're really bad with a civ, you definitely want to ban that already in the start.
Yeah. So more easily put, again, you're picking your opponent's civ. But the rules are the drafting is a little bit more complicated than that. As we are going up with the military wing for Zerton here on the Abbasid, and it's obviously going to be the twin minaret address for the Ottomans for Demu. I'm just going to guess that neither of these are, Demu's best civ is probably not Ottomans, and Zerton's best civ is probably not Abbasid, and that's fine.
Yeah, and I think because of the pro players, they do know each other's playstyle pretty well. So they do kind of know, hey, this player is pretty good at this civ, and this player is good at that civ. So they will, of course, never pick that civ. You're not going to play against Corvinus and pick the Delhi for him, right?
Probably not. I gotta say, though, gold is looking a little better for Demu here. We have 1, 2, 3 gold deposits down here, right? And there's 1, 2, but the third one
the third one is here.
Oh, right, that is where he's already on. Okay, never mind. No, I'm gonna take my words back then.
They're exactly the same, I would say.
They're not exactly the same, because this one's more forward than this one is, I think.
As exactly the same you can get it on a randomly generated map, right?
And there is a trade post in the center here, for if we really need it, but
it's gonna be hard to trade to. You're not gonna get a lot of value from it because it's in the corner, but it's in the middle, and you have the map is blocked by this water cliff anyway, so you cannot make that long of a trip now.
Abbasid doing what the Abbasid do, and that is constructing another town center. We're well on our way to making a new town center. We're on wood, obviously. We probably have what is that, just a 5, 4 or 5 on food. That's all we need on food, and the rest are just on stone and on wood.
Yeah, and Liquid the Muslim is actually already spotting that out, what Zerton's plans are for the second TC. Is he gonna go for second TC himself as well? What are his plans gonna be to counter this? Because you can't just let your enemy have a second TC and not do anything, right?
I have to say, the stone for both civs is quite far out from the town center, right? Demu stone is all the way down here, That's just how this it works on this map, apparently. Because Zerton went up with the military wing. Obviously, he spawned in 2 spearmen and 2 archers, and he's going to use those to harass Demu's gold income for now.
Yeah.
Losing an archer there, but Demu losing an archer there, but Zerton losing his spearman for his trouble. And
it's kind of even Stevens, huh?
God, more
No Drongo references.
more Drongoisms.
Yeah. We really need to do like one cast where we only do things that Drongo ever said. I think that would be funny. But then we need to like.
God, what is the one that I said the other day?
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
Because we were talking about this before, and I named one of them, but I every time I want to name it, I forget about it. I forget what, like, I know it's there. It's like it's right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to recall it. Second TC coming up on the gold vein.
Because the deer are pretty close.
The deer are pretty close.
He's gonna try
He's pushing them into the
try
town
and pushing them further, so his villagers don't have to walk as fast, and they will be in the radius.
Yeah.
He might be making a mill anyway, but at least that mill will be in there underneath the town center radius then, right?
Yeah. So
we do see
he's making a
stable
stable
well,
because
the archery range.
There was an archery range for Demu here. He's looking to push out with some of these archers and looking to do the same thing that was done to him, but I'm not sure if he's going to be on time. So first of all, it's going to be difficult to get anything underneath that town center.
Definitely. I mean, if you want to do it with some unit, the archer would probably be the easiest to do it with, because they have range. Ooh, but like shooting the scout might have not been the smartest move.
It's unfortunate. I don't think he necessarily meant to do that. But the scout just came forward as Demu's units were standing still. Demu obviously trying to scout out, hey, where can I do some damage? He realizes that stable is up, so he's just going to say, you know what, I'm just going to send these back. Yeah. I'm going to lose these otherwise. Not worth the trouble.
Well, he's going to lose that scout. Go. Goodbye, scout. Sweet dreams. Sweet prince.
And that means he's without a scout here. Wheelbarrow is already in for Demu, but Zerton is researching it right now. He's also trying to wall up. Probably, like, you know, if you build that wall here, obviously, you still got the deer. Okay. No, he's not going for that right now. He wants to make sure that he's safe going to castle, not going anything too extravagant with the walls here, because although it doesn't cost a lot more wood to make this wall over here,
it is a lot more dangerous to do.
It is, and it's harder to defend. Like, you need to walk out a lot further.
Yeah, but before the time your army is there, the wall might be down already, right?
Yeah. Now, double products coming in for Zerton as well. Demu already picked it up, which puts him at a slight advantage, economy-wise, probably.
We do see something happening right here. There's a lot of villagers on the wood, and I would say like this lumber camp is quite far away. We could refresh one by now, I think.
Yeah, or we can just put him closer to the TC.
Yeah, if we select these and like start chopping on this side.
Blacksmith coming up to boost all of these buildings here. We've got 2 military schools up right now. One is building the Matter, and the other one is building the Sipahi. We're putting down more. Sorry, Demu's putting down more stables. I've learned not to do this, guys. Trust. I got this.
In the meanwhile, Zerton is looking for a spot to harass some villagers. Not sure if he's gonna find it, but Demu is on the gold, so he could potentially get a villager kill right here. Is this gonna be the first villager kill? Quick reaction times. He's gonna get away with 1 HP. That was very close, guys. Still 0 villager kills for either of them.
I'm looking over to see if you're wearing your glasses.
What do you mean?
Because it's not 1 HP.
It was 1 HP.
No. Where is it? Here it is.
It's 14. I mean, I've played Overwatch. If somebody's 14 HP, then it's 1 HP, okay? That is 1 HP. That's 1 hit.
Yeah, Demu actually getting overrun with all of these horsemen here.
You see, that horseman is 1 HP.
Yeah, okay, I'll take this one, right?
Okay.
It's comparatively like, you know, like he has 20% health left or something like that, right?
Yeah, okay. He only has 50 health.
This was a villager just trying to get some stone in for more military schools.
I love how he just goes right back at it as well when he sees that Zerton is going away. He's
Yeah.
like, you know...
Would love to have some of
do that.
the Sapahis as a front line here, because I think if Zerton just turns back around here, he's gonna...
Have a field day!
Oh no.
Sorry. We need some upgrades. See some upgrades coming through, and it's good for Demu that the +1 range damage just came in before Zerton turned around. But I'm not sure if this is gonna end well for him, regardless of that.
Yeah, actually, really good micro coming out from Demu, who's obviously had a Sapahi on the archers here. While Demu's archers were trying to get rid of get away from the horsemen here.
Some really good trades for Demu.
Yeah, this is actually going in Demu's way, honestly. Behind this, though, obviously, we need to keep in mind that we have a second town center up for both of our players. So we're gonna head into a very fast castle. Like as soon as we head into castle, which Zerton is heading into right now. Hasn't picked up any of the House of Wisdom upgrades.
Yeah, but he has picked up the horticulture and specialized pick in the meanwhile. And on the other side, Demu has picked up the ranged attack and ranged defense.
Yeah, it just means that like as soon as these players hit castle, because they both have 2 TCs, they're going absolutely ham. I don't think they're gonna try and because like this is what I mean, right? Like we're going castle. Zerton is going castle
Yeah,
here,
I don't think he's
immediately putting
to
down 3 barracks as they're aging up.
I'm not sure if Zerton wants to see that Imperial Age. I don't think so. There's a lot of things coming out. First villager kill. First villager kill of the game going to the Muslim.
This is the time to do major damage, as and, like you're always vulnerable as you're aging up. The Abbasid less so because you cannot stop this. You cannot stop the age-up of the Abbasid unless you bring down the House of Wisdom. But it's far more unlikely than finding some villagers tapping away on a landmark and killing those, right?
Yeah, definitely. And now for Zerton, there's also the textiles coming in. So it's going to be harder for the Muslim to get those villager kills. You will get one more at least. With the archers, he will have range and get a third villager kill. 0 against 3 villager kills. Zerton has 57 villagers and the Muslim has 53 right now, even though he did get some villager kills because of that age hop for the Abbasid.
No.
No?
No. It's because it's
oh, the
because
second. Oh, he had the second town center
you're
earlier.
thinking about the Abbasid age.
Oh wait, does the Abbasid not have that?
No, and yeah, the first thing that I was thinking of what was gonna happen here is preservation of knowledge is gonna be picked up, which is gonna make all of the tax for the Abbasid player 20% cheaper. So after that, they're probably going to be looking to pick up the rest of these, like boot camp, for example. Boot camp especially, because we're going to have the Ghulams coming out of these barracks very, very soon. We've stacked up lots of gold for all of the upgrades. We're going to have a good amount of farms coming up soon, I think. We want to move out to... Yeah, we want to move out to the deer here. Those wolves, man. They drive me crazy sometimes. Like sometimes you're just like so busy with something, and you don't notice that the wolf has been killing like 5 villagers or so.
There was this match you were playing where there was like you heard the wolf sound, and then again, and then there was an enemy with the wolf killing your villagers.
And I just saw like they were ganging up on me, and I just saw the wolf ping, and I was like, I'll deal with that later. I need to deal with this thing now.
But then there was also a horseman.
Yeah. So, McMahon Imperial Armory, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, here it is. In the back here, keeping safe. It's a very nice spot here that Demu's put down. Just a little bit more room for some more military schools.
I'm wondering if Zerton is gonna try and get a Springled out, because he does know he has 28 archers, so he does have a pretty significant amount of archers, and you know, if the Ottomans are gonna age up, they're gonna have those siege units, and if you have so many archers, there's a big chance they went for the Mangonel.
It's
More
definitely
upgrades
one of
coming
those.
in.
It's definitely one of those things that you need to keep in mind when playing versus an Ottoman player, right? We've got double blacksmith actually for Zerton here.
Yeah, he's
They're
picking up
really-
a lot of upgrades as well.
Double
Also-
blacksmith, but like we've only got two.
Yeah, but he's
Two
been like
upgrades.
picking up a lot of Abbasid specific upgrades.
Demu losing some of these. Did they lose any of them? Yeah, we lost. Sorry, we lost
There's
one
one.
Sipahi
Yeah,
to that charge here.
but it
and,
wouldn't be smart of of the Muslim to push in, I think.
Yeah, both of these players now have a relic picked up and on the way back to the respective mosques. Zerton is actually picking up one in the center, where Demu went for his safe relic.
Maybe
Zerton's
he's a
over
bit
here.
quicker, but also now he needs to walk further for the next relic, so he's gonna be slower on that one.
Would love to just have this wall just a little bit further, so you can guarantee both of these relics.
Yeah, I guess the wall would be a little bit more awkward. That's probably why he went for it.
Yeah, and he needs to defend this wall coming up. He's got Ghulams in there who are going to form an excellent front line. They're so tanky. They have so much health. Not too many crossbows out from Demu as of right now.
I'm wondering where the mangonel is. Is it just chilling at home?
And
right
it's
now?
it's slow. It's slowly being made. Like it just
Yes.
it just came out of the MIA.
I mean, Zerton is definitely thinking about that there might be a mangonel, because we see his archers going into the line formation every time he's trying to fight.
Yeah. One of the things to keep note is that mangonel is probably not going to go down. It's probably not going to go down because there are 3 horsemen on Zerton's side right now. And that's just not going to be enough to bring down the mangonel.
No. And he does not have a springhold, so that's not.
We just switched over to range defense.
Yeah, because the amount of archers.
The amount of archers that Zerton is using here means that range defense, an extra +1 range defense, is huge. A huge bonus for this fight.
He has to watch out though, because Zerton's villagers are right here, and like right next to the fight. The Muslim needs to just turn around and shoot at the villagers, and he can lose quite a bit of them right here.
Fighting underneath this tower is actually super helpful for Zerton. The Sipahi are going to go down. There's not much of a front line left.
And there's the mangonel.
Wouldn't we have just loved to have waited for the mangonel to be here first?
Yeah, and then we got defend all the sacred sites. The sacred sites have been taken for the Muslim right now. Not really a threat, I would say, for Zerton.
Because Zerton managed to pick up all the other relics.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, so
For this one.
both of those relics over here went over to Zerton, and then the third one was obviously still back safe in his base.
You need to watch out.
Demu needs
though.
to be careful for his mangonel here because
if he pushes back and his mangonel is still in the firing position, it's gonna take a while before it can go back and behind his army.
it's just like those Ghulams will give chase, and then it will become very difficult. This
Yep.
tower providing excellent view for Zerton to know exactly what he's up against.
Yeah, we do see that springhold coming out. 2 of them being queued by Zerton right now to counterplay the mangonel, and another mangonel being made right now by the Muslim.
Right.
There must be. I mean, I can see it in the queue, so there must. Oh, they're right there in the army already.
Oh, okay, that was quick.
They have been made.
Yeah, there's only the one siege workshop, so.
Sadly, the tower has died, and it's gonna be harder getting that mangonel inside. But as long as it keeps firing, Zerton is gonna know where the mangonel is gonna be, so he can shoot back as long as the Muslim is shooting at him with the mangonel.
Yeah, with those springholds out on the field, it's gonna be. The mango shots
Oh
are
no,
so good,
The springholds are alone.
and that's the end of the mangonel shot.
But is it also gonna be the end of the springholds?
They now have their movement speed upgrades. These springholds, so they're going to be even more maneuverable to taking out that mangonel. I don't think Demu is winning this fight here. I think the composition from Zerton is a lot stronger. Demu's composition mostly consisting of crossbowmen,
And the
whereas
meta goes down.
Zerton's are mostly archers.
And with the meta down, we do not have that range defense anymore. And there's 44 archers here on the field, so that would have been very nice and helpful for the Muslim to have some range defense. Villagers really want those berries. I'm not sure if it's the time to do that right now.
Well, Zerton is desperate for extra food, while Demu actually did build out his wall a lot bigger, like that first initial wall here. So he's put all of his food safely behind it. Those deer are gone. All of the deer are gone. Neither of these players can grab the boar for extra food. So we're gonna need to be switching into farms at some point here. Now, Demu obviously has a twin minaret address here, but it's gonna you can't put 50 villagers on it.
No,
right?
it's gonna
Both
run
of these
out.
players need to switch into food at some point.
Do you know how many villagers you can put on it to have it have the villagers remove the berries and also have them
I
replace
think it's
them?
about 5 or so. You mean to keep them continuously
Yes.
working without exhausting. I think it's about 5.
He's got 4 in it right now.
I think
yeah.
it might be 4 because Demo probably
Yeah.
knows better better than I
he
do.
probably looked into this.
I was gonna say 4 or 5, and I was like, no, dedicate, just commit to a number. Just commit to a number. Make it one number. Make a call.
Zerton is gonna try and get this wall up. If he can get this wall up, he's gonna be really happy because it's gonna give him a lot of safety. But the army of the Muslim is right on the other side of the wall, so it might be hard to get that wall up.
Yeah, these Sipahi are coming in on that wood line, and they are gonna kill another villager. So that's 17 villager kills for Demu. So despite not necessarily winning any of the military engagements as of right now, I don't think he's really won a single one. He's had to retreat from a couple. He has been killing more villagers and is now actually in the lead in terms of villagers.
Yeah, more villagers are gonna be killed right here, trying to make this wall. 22 villagers killed already, and more to come. He needs to pull those back before they all die, which I think they just did. The Springles are gonna try and get a kill out on that Mangonel. The Mangonel is just standing still, and Zerton also got a Mangonel of his own right now. He's gonna try and shoot on that.
And that Mangonel is going to go down immediately, going down to that charge. The Springles are going with it. He moved his cavalry up to the north there and just had it out of sight for a second, but they came right back down, and the spearmen were not in position to stop that charge.
Yeah, very good anticipation from the Muslim. The villagers are gonna try and set up the farm transition, but I'm not sure if in front of the base is the best place to make these certain.
We're fighting on a very, very wide front at this point because while most of the army is down here, Demu is moving some of his crossbowmen and janissaries up to the north to find yet more villagers in compromised positions here. So he's gonna lose yet more, almost up to 30 villager kills. Now, it's not too big of a loss right now. There's not too big of a difference here. This is not game changing as of right now, but it is gonna add up, and he's actually looking for more villagers, which he is gonna find.
Yeah, and I think the most concerning thing is that Zerton doesn't have control over his base anymore.
It just leaves his base wide open, right? Like without a wall back here, these farms are compromised.
Yep, he doesn't have any protection. Demu is actually pulling back his main army and does have the farm transition going on his side, where this, these are behind the wall right now, so they are reasonably safe. Sadly, those villagers.
With their face to the wall and everything.
Yep.
Oh, how did we miss this? Zerton just put down a keep in the center of the map, and he needs to push out to this keep immediately if he wishes to keep it alive.
Yeah, and I think we're not the only one that have missed it, because I'm pretty sure Demu hasn't spotted it as of yet, but it started firing at him, and that definitely woke up the beast. Those mangonels need to watch out. One of them is already on like 50%. One of them goes down. Springles are looking to get a kill on that low health one.
Yeah, both of these players just on all upgrades that the game has to offer right now. I think that includes the movement speed for the Mangonel. I think Demu has that one as well. But again, losing another fight, right? Like somehow his composition is not quite there, and Zerton is fighting a lot more efficiently. You can check the destruction value here to really check that, right? So Demu is losing a lot more to Zerton than the other way around. However, It's going to be 3 minutes until Sacred Site victory. I don't think there's a real chance that Demu holds the Sacred Site.
Is this villager gonna decap? No, he's gonna stand
No.
next
He's
to
going to
it.
stand there and just look at it.
It's like, oh, this is a
It's
beautiful
just a tiny
purple.
misclick from Zerton here.
Oh, he's on it. The villager is decapping. And more raids coming in from Demu.
Yeah, these were just the units that were still back here from that first push.
Zerton trying to
Did I say villagers? Army.
Yeah, army. I mean, they killed the villagers. The ones against the wall, you know. Those ones. Yeah, and Demu's trying to go imp right now. And it
Which
might have been...
leaves him a bit exposed, honestly.
Yeah. It's coming up right now. But it's gonna cost him a couple villagers. Oh, one. It costed him one villager.
Not too bad, considering everything, but it means that he's gonna get the roller shutter triggers. This is the Imperial tech that you want to grab, and it will mean that you will have siege superiority. Zerton, however, is not that far off from, and actually he just sold some resources to actually go up himself as well, and he's going for the ecoing.
Yeah, but we see the length mark is going down pretty quickly on the Muslim side. If he doesn't defend it, it will just go down.
So it will matter, because like this bonus will not be applied, I think, if the Istanbul Observatory is down.
Yeah.
These are still alive.
This has been really annoying. And
another keep
coming up. Really trying to make sure that Demu is not going to get that Sacred Site victory.
Yeah, this gold vein, I think, is the only available gold vein. I think we just heard him run out of his other gold. Is the only available gold vein for Demu after this. So he needs to secure it. He needs to find a way to have it. Otherwise, this game will be done when he stops. You know, when he as soon as he runs out of gold here. He's still got some. He's got some passive income, but even the passive income is going to be denied because the Sacred Sites are now down. He's on 1 relic, where his opponent is on 4.
Yeah, where Zerton still has some gold in the back.
Plenty of gold in the back even, and even this one is semi-safe underneath that keep, really.
Yeah.
No boiling oil just yet, though, so we need to keep that in mind, that these keeps aren't quite as sturdy as one might expect, and they obviously will not last very long against a great bombard.
Because they're great. They're big. And they do destruction. Zerton also going to the Imperial Age right now.
Yeah, so no boiling oil, so all of these units are fine. We've got elite Sipahi now. We've got elite crossbowmen out already.
Yeah, we see that Demu is trying to take the space because he knows my opponent just went Imperial Age, so that probably means that he stopped making units for a little bit. Sadly for him, Zerton still has 71 guys in his army, so not as naked as one might think, and a lot of villagers.
Now some of these are on 1 HP.
They're all
I
1
think.
HP. Well, there's one guy with like 80%, well, 100% there, but
Okay, 3 HP was the minimum.
he needs to make sure that they keep walking.
That was he was very prone to losing.
Oh
like
no, he's gonna do it again.
30 villages
Is he
there.
gonna do it again? He's gonna do it again. They stopped firing. They turned around.
Yeah, roller shutter triggers in for both of these right now, but I'm not sure if it was like right at the start of that fight or not. This leaves Zerton with only 1 Springald left.
It's
one versus 3 Springalds here, and there are no. He needs to pull him back. Great Bombard coming out, rolling over, and gonna roll over that keep. It's gonna be gone in a matter of seconds.
First shot's coming off. Yeah, you see that keep already on fire.
Meanwhile, Zerton is just like depleting all of the stone, grabbing all of it, so that he can make and construct more keeps to keep him safe.
Yeah, he just wants to hold because he knows I still have gold in the back, so that's his, you know, that's what he got over the Muslim right now. It's not that much, 1.5k. It's not a full gold.
It's not a full gold, so Demu's moving over to this gold as well. This one is almost depleted already.
That means that Demu is actually gonna have the gold advantage now instead of...
He's gonna have the
Zerton.
gold advantage, and as a last resort, there is the trade post. But this game will come to an end, I think, if that happens. If one player managed to grab hold of the trade post, and the other one is just completely out of gold. Those Springles firing on that grain bomber, but it can take so many hits.
And the Springles are gonna get Springled back. Oh, they're both on the gold now! They were both on the gold for a second. They were just friendly mining together. The keep is gonna go down, I think. And if the keep goes down, I'm not sure if there's anything Zerton can do anymore.
Yeah, the armies are well matched. Zerton just a little bit behind in population, in villager count. But I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it. These bombers are an absolute menace. They do splash damage, right? Like, if you hit an enemy with it, it will hit all of the enemies around it. It's like basically a long-range mangonel. Everything is coming down here. These keeps are being brought down in a matter of seconds. There are more Springles on the back here, but it's not going to matter. He's not going to win this push. He's out of gold, and that's a win for Demu.
Yeah, congratulations, Demu. If you want to see more of this tournament, click on the playlist. We also have Women's League here and a video that YouTube thinks you will like. And make sure to subscribe for more Age of Empires 4 content.